Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star, right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, yeah, Under the Lights.
Yeah, and we back. Welcome to Under the Lights. I'm your host, Big Mike, and I got my guy Jordan with me today. What's up, boy?
What's going on, baby?
Man, listen. I don't know about you, but this weekend of football was very, very exciting for me. My Colorado Buffaloes won. They beat Arizona State 27-24. My Philadelphia Eagles won. My Philadelphia Eagles won. They remain 5-0, unbeaten. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, last but not least, the Dallas Cowboys lost. They got their ass whooped by the 49ers. And you know, when the 49ers or when the Cowboys lose, it's like a holiday to me, baby. It's a holiday to me. So I got one question for Skip Bayless and Michael Irvin. How about them Cowboys? Listen, Richard Sherman and Keyshawn Johnson told you all week long, you need to pipe the fuck down. Pipe down. That's cool. Y'all got y'all's. You got it. You got what you deserve. All that mouth is cool. It's over with now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, was your weekend cool? Was your weekend good? What's up, man?
I mean, it was good. I mean, okay, there were two parts to it. It was up and down weekend. You know, we had preseason with the Golden State. We played the Lakers.
Yeah, preseason. You know, right.
They was preseason, but also I want to look and see how players are in certain situations. And, you know, I like people. So right now I'm cool with that. I'm happy. But of course, and Man City lost as well, so I'm not happy about that.
Oh, your squad, Man City, that's your squad.
Yeah, Man City lost. Man City lost, so I'm not happy about that.
Did y'all lose to a good team?
I know most of these viewers don't know nothing about soccer right now.
Yeah.
But I'm also clearly, you know, I'm pissed the fuck off.
So okay, you pissed off, but did y'all lose to a good team? Did y'all lose to a good team, or was the team not worthy enough to be beating y'all? Like, was it competition or what?
For soccer? You talking about the soccer game?
Yeah. Did y'all lose to some competition, or did y'all lose to a bum ass squad?
Yeah.
All right then, you can't win them all.
No, we can.
No,
we can.
And if I'm not mistaken, Baja, ain't he Real Madrid, right? Ain't they the champions? Ain't they the champions right now?
No, Man City's the champion.
Man City's the champion. Okay. I thought when me, you, and Baja was on the phone, we was talking about, Real Madrid being champions. But
they were. So we dethroned them.
Oh, you dethroned them. Okay. All right. That's cool. So,
but I'm also pissed off because Baltimore lost.
Oh, you should be.
I got a whole mouthful for that shit.
And listen,
it's ridiculous.
And I'm gonna let you get it off. I'm not gonna interrupt you. I'm not gonna say a word. Not a word until you are completely finished, because you should be pissed off. You understand? But we'll get to that. We will get to that. Trust and believe me. So, as we get this show started, we all watched the game last night. We watched the Cowboys get their ass routed. You know, that's the game of the week. The Cowboys got their ass beat 42-10 by the 49ers in San Francisco on Sunday Night Football. Now, you know, every year they come into they 3-0, or they got a good record. They always start talking Cowboys, Super Bowl, this, that, and the third. And me, I'm just not one, and you either. I'm not one to just sit here and say, yeah, the Cowboys is this. Even though I hate the Cowboys, I will tell you the truth. If they played a good game, I'll tell you. If they beat a good team, I will tell you. But since they did not, and they have not beat a good team, are the Cowboys overrated? You know what I'm saying? And the second part is a two-part question. Are the Cowboys overrated, and are the 49ers the best team in the National Football League? Not in the NFC, in the National Football League. Let me know what you think.
I mean, okay. First off, with San Francisco and Dallas, you already know we hate Dallas. Some of your mom, she's a Dallas fan, and
yeah, Mom might not want to hear this episode. Yeah. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, delusional.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry, Mom. Love you still.
Yeah, delusional. And obviously all those talk shows and everything that we listen to, mostly Dallas Cowboys fans think that they
Yeah.
somehow deserve. I don't know what they deserve. They haven't won in how long?
Right. 27 years. It'll be 28 this year.
Yeah, and it's like when they start good, they're saying that this is the year and all this bull jive that I don't want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But for this game that we see just today, though, okay, listen here. What happens when Dak's in a bit of pressure? What happens?
He folds like a lawn chair.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
How many times did you see him overthrow that nigga?
Oh my God!
Like it was like I was throwing.
Hell,
like, what we doing?
Yes. That other pick he threw, it was right into Tayshaun Gibson's hands. I mean, he overthrew it so much. I thought he was throwing it to the 49ers. I thought somebody paid him off or something before the game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? One of the picks I'm not going to blame, like he tried to throw a little cut. I mean, it wasn't like a simple cut route. And then, kind of bobbled in the air.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm not going to blame for that. But that overthrow was like the same thing you get on all these people about, like, but with Dak, it's like anytime it's a tough game, it just seems like he folds.
Folds, baby.
And I remember beginning of the year we were talking about, should we let him go? Remember we had this conversation, and I was like, no.
Yep.
I was like, no. But it's like, I think it's hard to get a QB nowadays, and it's not like he's one of the worst ones, but I feel like
he ain't one of the best.
He ain't one of the best. He ain't one of the worst.
He's middle of the pack.
He's in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
So that's why I would say I'd give him a few more years, and then let's see what's happening with them.
What Jordan? But this is what you understand. Well, a few more years mean they're gonna have to pay him because I think this is the third. Let me see. This might be. I think this is the second year or the third year of that $160 million deal. So if we saying a few more years, I mean, they're gonna have to pay him anyway. Then listen, they're gonna have to stick with Dak. They're not gonna be sad enough to get the number one or the top 2 or 3 quarterback in the draft. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Dak is going to be their quarterback for the foreseeable future, and I'm good with that. I'm good with it. As an Eagle fan, I'm good with that. Keep him.
Yeah, I mean, that's. So all in all, I mean, looking at his numbers, 424, yards, 1 TD, 3 in. So obviously, that's not going to cut it.
No,
especially going up against San Francisco. They got San Francisco. We can get to them a bit later. Pollard, what was he on? 29 yards. They had a total of 67 yards on the ground. Of course, if they start off losing the game, they're going to have to be throwing the ball in the air. So, they ain't going to run the ball that much. But at the same time, you got to have a balance of both, especially if you're going up against that defense in San Francisco.
Yeah.
It can't be too predictable. So that was there for them. And then you see in San Francisco. I mean, as I told you, I think CMC is probably the MVP of
the league,
of the NFL right now.
Okay.
I probably throw it his way at this very moment. He was 1951, 1 TD. Brock Purdy, 17 for 24, 254, 252 yards, 4 TDs. Damn, almost a perfect rating. He's been impressive. Let's be honest. He's been damn impressive. I know a lot of people don't really think that's the quarterback to get them over the hump, which is, you know what I'm saying. But at this very moment, hey, 5-0, we can't say much. And then they be getting to the playoffs a lot of times. They be getting at least one or two wins in the playoffs. At least one in the playoffs most of the time. Even though maybe sometimes against Dallas, but it is what it is. On the ground, Jordan Mason, that boy's tough. Let's be honest. That boy is tough. And remember when I told you D-Boy Samuel's one of the best players in the NFL? I still abide by that. He can do it on the ground and in the air.
I didn't agree with you. I mean, I think we all know he's one of the best players in the NFL. I didn't disagree with you.
One of the best players. I think he's one of the best players in the NFL. Receiving, George Kittle, he's one of the best TD, tight ends in the NFL.
Yeah.
Great, one of them throws was a great throw. Great throw from Purdy.
It's a lot of wide open throws too. Majority of their throws was wide open.
That's true. And then Ayuk, I remember we were talking about him in the beginning of the year. I was telling you he was probably the most impressive person I've seen in the beginning of the year.
Yep.
He was looking like a baller out there, and he's also providing them with good receiving yards also. But their defense, man, is ridiculous. 4 sacks, 9 QB hits, 3 in.
Mm-hmm.
They were getting after them.
Yeah.
They were getting after them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to go to your question, to be honest with you, as I said before, I had Miami. Was it Miami and San Francisco the best teams in the NFL?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sticking by that.
Okay.
I have San Francisco and Miami as the best teams in the NFL, and not Philadelphia as of yet. To be honest, they too shaky. Like San Francisco is now. It's just remember before who they beat. They just beat that ass. Oh, no, they beat that ass.
Mm-hmm.
They beat that ass. And it's not like they beat that. They beat that ass.
Mm-hmm.
10 points only allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Let's be real. So I got San Francisco as the best team in the NFL by a landslide.
By a landslide. Okay. Listen, like I said, the question was, are the Cowboys overrated? Absolutely. They're overrated every single year. They do this every year. I mean, it's been 27 years going on 28, and they still saying the same thing. They start off good, and it's Super Bowl, and then you got Jerry Jones. I said this before. You got Jerry Jones. He want to come out. Well, this is the best team that we've had since the 90s with you, Michael, Emmett, and Troy, and Dion and Charles. And I think this is a special team. In that way. No, you don't. No, you don't think this team. No, you don't. Stop saying that shit. Stop it. They're overrated. You understand? The 49ers, they look good. Look like they're hitting on all cylinders. You know what I'm saying? They look like they're in mid-season form right now. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You feel me? But the Cowboys, I'm not so. Dak Prescott is the quarterback. Dak Prescott. Period. And that's where it starts, bro. I said on the last show, I said that do I think the Cowboys could go into San Francisco and get a win? Yeah, I think they can. Because it's a regular season game, and that's what they do. But if they don't, but they not, because it's going to come down to Dak Prescott making a play. That's what it's going to come down to. I also said you're not going to be able to run the ball on their defensive line. Your offensive line is not stout. It's not like that. It's not. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and then on top of that, let me talk about the players the Cowboys got. Look, I want to hear about CeeDee Lamb. I always hear CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb was 4 for 49, right? Four receptions, 49 yards. Didn't amount to a hill of beans because he was locked up the whole fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Every time I say something about CeeDee Lamb, this is the only thing I say about CeeDee Lamb. I say CeeDee Lamb don't kill the number one corners. The best corners on the team, he don't do that. They move him around and put him in the slot and put him against the team's third and fourth corner. That's where he get his money at. I always said he was not that dude. I used to watch him at Oklahoma. And when he was out there doing his thing, he 5 yards open every time. In the Big 12, they don't play no fucking defense. What corner from in the Big 12 you heard was a dog like that, with the exception of Aqib Talib? He been gone. We ain't never heard about no corners from the Big 12 like locking shit up. In the Big 12, don't lock shit up like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, CeeDee Lamb is not that dude to me. We already know what Dak Prescott is. Tony Pollard looked like he didn't even want to play. It looked like he was a little nervous. Like he was a little timid when them boys started hitting him. You know what I'm saying? 49ers is a physical football team. Look like they clicking on all cylinders. You said you think they're the best team in the NFL by a landslide. I'm not gonna say by no fucking landslide. I'm not gonna do all of that. I know motherfucking landslide, but I will. I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I'm an Eagle through and through, but I will give them the edge a little bit. Only, and it's so small. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I got Jalen, don't it hurts. They got Brock Purdy. I ain't trying to shit on Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? But Jalen Hurts can do more with the ball. You feel me? Than Brock Purdy can. He can run it and he can throw it. And he can get multiple ways to win. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not, I can't say landslide, but the only reason I get the 49ers an edge a little bit is because their slot corners are better than ours in the secondary. The front four and shit like that, we can do things too, just like they can. get to the quarterback, pressure, hit the quarterback, all of that shit. We do it every fucking week. You know what I'm saying? They got the edge on their linebackers. They got Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw. Okay, well, we got Nicholas Morrow. You know what I mean? We got damn, what's the man name? Shit. I done forgot the man fucking name. But anyway, Nicholas Morrow and number 52. Oh, Zach Cunningham. I'm sorry, Zach Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? So I think they got the upper hand right there, the linebackers, but we, the Philadelphia Eagles, can score in a multitude of ways. We can hold the ball too, and we can get after the quarterback. So, I mean, I give the 49ers an edge a little bit because of their back end is a little better than ours. I give them that, you know what I'm saying? But they played a good game. I didn't see 42-10 coming. I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. Me personally, I had to score 30-17. You know what I'm saying? To me, I had to 30-17, but it was because I don't respect the Cowboys. I don't. We see this shit every year. 30-17 in the NFL is a blowout, bro. This is not basketball when you can go hit two or three threes and you right back in the game. No, niggas, 30-17 in the NFL is a blowout. You feel me? So I had them beating the Cowboys' ass. Them losing to the 49ers. Just watching how the Cowboys play all year long and who they were playing. Everybody want to put that, we 40-0. It's the Giants. It's the Giants. You know what I'm saying? You played the Jets. No, it does matter. It does matter. It does matter. Yes, it does. You beat a team 40-0. The Giants are ass, bro. They're terrible. I'm not giving nobody no props.
They're not terrible. They're not a terrible regular season team. They get the job done in the regular season.
The Giants?
Not the Giants. I mean the Cowboys.
Man, I don't give a man, bro. Listen, they didn't get the job done today. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, considering who they have played, which is nobody, they got their ass whooped today. Period. They got their ass whooped by the Cardinals and shouldn't have. But today, they got their ass whooped. So they're overrated, as usual. And yeah, the 49ers, I give them an edge by a little bit. You talking about landslides. You out your goddamn mind. You out your damn mind, right? Talking about a landslide like they about to do. We're going to see them, but we'll see them. We'll see them later on in the year. You know what I mean? And you know. Yeah, we're going to see them later. They'll be in South Philly later on in the year. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and we're going to have a clash. And then we're going to have a clash. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to lose that game too, probably. But what I'm saying is that
I expect you to say that, especially how your Ravens played today. I expect you to say we're gonna lose that game. Yeah. I expect you to continue to keep betting on me to lose games because your team lost and shit like that. You can't wait for us to lose. You can come over here and try to talk a little shit. I expect that from you. I get it.
No.
Yeah, it is.
To be real, like the team is getting the job done at the end of the day. Because that's why I keep telling you.
We are too.
Sometimes, no, that's why I keep telling you this. So sometimes it doesn't matter who you play. Like any given Sunday, bro. That's what they say. Any given Sunday, bro.
It matters who you play. It matters. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
Beat the team that's in front of you.
You're right, and if you're right, and if they trash, and you ain't getting a bunch of credit for it, like the goddamn Giants and the goddamn the Jets. And shit like that. Who the Cowboys play last week? All these teams they beating up on this shit. They ain't nobody. It matters. Ain't nobody.
No, you got to beat who's in front of you.
I get that. You do have to beat the team in front of you, but they're ass. They trash as hell. Period. You know this and I know this, bro. You know this. The Giants are trash. They're terrible.
I know they're not playing well. But
they're not a good team.
Yeah, but there's always teams that start off bad and all of a sudden.
So the Giants gonna turn it around, Jordan?
7-8 games.
Okay, bro. Daniel Jones been sacked 16 times in 2 games. 17 times in 2 games. 17. He got sacked 11 times last game, and he got sacked 6 or 7 times today. Come on, bro. See, the Giants about to turn it around. Come on, dog. Don't do that.
No, I know the Giants. Are bad. All I'm just saying is that, like, when you bring up who a team face. San Francisco didn't play anybody.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. They gotta beat the team in front of them, man. They can also lose to those teams too.
They ain't losing.
Those teams gotta do.
They're not losing to. They're not. Do
what Baltimore did today.
They not losing. Who? You said what about Baltimore?
No. Never mind. I'll talk about that when we get to
it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So look, like I said, they ass. The Cowboys are overrated. The teams they play was garbage. You know what I'm saying? And when they go against teams that's about that action, you know what I'm saying? This is what happens. I ain't saying they get blown out by fucking 32 points every time, but they lose. You got to beat teams that are they about that action. You can't beat this is every year for the Cowboys, bro. This is nothing new. The Cowboys do this shit every year. They beat the teams that are weak. They beat up on them. And then when you meet a team that's comparable to yours or better than yours or whatever the case may be, they fold. That's the Cowboys. That's what they do. This is nothing new. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. Hell no. They trash, man. To me, they overrated. I ain't saying they trash, but they overrated. They overrated. The teams they played was garbage, period. And their schedule is going to get tougher. The schedule for the Cowboys is going to get tougher, bro. It don't get easier for the Cowboys. They still got to play us twice. They got to play us twice. You know what I'm saying? They got to play us twice. They got the Commanders going to play them tough. It's a division game. They got the Seahawks. They got the Bills. They got the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got the Lions. And the Lions, the way they looking, shit, they gonna be. I said at the beginning of the year they a threat. It's a new team, so they don't get on. They better start picking this shit up now if they want to get better. But just what I just said, pick it up now if they want to say the same shit every year. People about the Cowboy, if they want to get here or they want to get there, they got to start. They got to do it now. Duh. So do it. They don't do it though. Period. So
yeah, they don't do it.
Yeah. So, oh man, and I hear you kept, you bringing up, your Ravens and Lamar Jackson and things like that. Well, oh yeah. And I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk. I'm not gonna interrupt you at all. But let me just get the monologue off, and I'm gonna let you go, baby. Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens fall to the Pittsburgh Steelers, 17-10 in Pittsburgh. 17-10. This is the second straight time that the Steelers have won against the Ravens, dating back since last year, January, and this year. Okay, I mean, you put Lamar Jackson's your guy. You heavy on him. You high on him. Listen, how impressive was this win for the Steelers today? I know that's your Ravens. I know you mad about the shit, but how impressive was this win for the Steelers today? And how bad was this loss for the Ravens? Let me know. I'm not saying a word.
So
you know what I might do? How impressive was this win for the Steelers, and how bad was this loss for the Ravens? And what I'm gonna do is this: I'm gonna put my mic on mute. I don't want to hear me cough. I don't want you to hear me clear my throat. I want to wait until you all the way done. Get everything off your chest. I ain't gonna cut you off at all. Period. The floor is yours.
All right. So, listen, man. Like, for all the people that are listening, Philly, whoever it is, we sit here, we come here every Monday, every Sunday, during the week. You catch us talking this stuff, right? And I be defending Lamar Jackson till the cows come home. All right? And I'm going to defend him again. Now, listen here. Your team, all right, gives up 17 points. You heard? 17 points. And we're not able to get a victory. But let me get some context for you. You know why? Let me name these players real quickly, okay? Hold up. Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, Nelson Aguilar, Rashard Bateman, Justice Hill. Okay? Now, let me just say one word for those guys. Actually, not one word. Let me say something, like something very clear. Catch the fucking damn ball. Like, I don't get how people always pin something against Lamar can't throw, Lamar can't this. Lamar was putting dimes on these niggas, and they was not catching the fucking ball. I don't want to hear no one say nothing about Lamar Jackson. I don't want no one to say anything about, he fumbled the ball at the end of the game. Now, let me tell you something very fucking clear. This game would have been done if these niggas fucking catch the fucking ball. I'm talking about balls that are going directly catch you in the end zone. I'm talking about 2 times in the end zone. I'm talking about Zay Flowers, Mr. Joystick, this just nigga, shut that fucking shit the fuck up. This isn't PlayStation, nigga. Fuck, this is real life. Tripping, falling all over the fucking place. You can't even catch catching the ball. He threw a bomb to what, maybe 30 yards. 40 yards, and this nigga is about to catch the ball, and he falls. He falls. Like, bro. So I don't want to hear shit about Lamar. Lamar had 236 yards. If these niggas caught the ball, he would have had at least 400 yards today, with at least 2 to 3 TDs. You heard? Like, it's and I don't want to hear no one talk about motherfucking Lamar Jackson. You see him stand in the pocket, not running, waiting for his progression, waiting, checking right, checking left, waiting. And these niggas failed this nigga, man. So I don't want to hear shit about, oh, we have all these fucking players. Now give me a fucking Jamar Chase, nigga. Give me a Diggs, nigga. That's who I want, bro. Give me one of them niggas, man. Give me Justin Jefferson, man. Give me one of them niggas now, because this is ridiculous. I'm a bit too hard on Andrews. He's our safety blanket. Don't get me wrong. He didn't have a day like this, but not the other niggas. I don't give a fuck, because if these niggas are not bona fide stars yet, nigga, then nah, nigga, you get fucking chopped off. Give me a fucking real fucking wide receiver, so this nigga can start to fucking what is it? So he can start to show who he really is too, man. Lamar Jackson, because this is ridiculous, bro. The defense fucking played amazing today. Our defense, bro. Can't ask for much more from the defense, bro. Can't ask for much more from the defense, bro. I cannot, bro. Because if you're holding this team, you're holding Pickett 18 for 32, bro. 18 for 32, and he was struggling throughout the game until the end, and he started balling. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie to you. He started balling at the end. Then we held Harris. We held him, and then he gets loose a bit at the end. Jalen Warden, he was doing well at the end too. We were holding these niggas, man. We were holding these niggas until, bro. Like, I can't complain about the defense, bro. I can't complain about the defense, bro. But this fucking shit, I'm telling you right now, I'm done with this shit, Mike. I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I don't want to hear a word from you about Lamar Jackson, about his throwing ability. I don't want a fucking word. When you come on here, and I'm gonna let you talk, don't say a fucking word about his fucking throwing, bro. I don't want to hear shit about it. And every time you talk about these wide receivers, I want to hear shit. I want to hear shit, bro. Not a fucking word, nigga. I swear to God, bro. Not a fucking word. We just tell me something different. Talk about fucking the other team. Talk about Pittsburgh. Talk about everything else. And I know the rivalry is a good rivalry, bro. I get the rivalry is a good rivalry, bro. And usually these games are tight. And I get it, bro. But this is no fucking excuse, bro. Not like this, bro. Not like this, bro. I'm fucking done.
You done?
I'm fucking done.
You sure? I feel like you still got a little more ammo. I don't need no ammo, no bullets, and nothing in the chamber right now. Okay? Nothing. Not till I'm done. Load your gun back up when I'm done talking. Don't cut me off, because I didn't cut you off. I sat here like a good Samaritan, like a good little boy. I put my shit right here on mute. I put it on mute. I really did. If you watched it, when you watch this show, you're going to see me put my mic on mute. So I want you to just mute, okay? Now, how many touchdowns did you just say they dropped today? Today, in today's game. I know they dropped some last.
They dropped 8 balls.
No. How many touchdowns did you say that they dropped in today's game? Touchdowns.
Today, 2. I think 2 in the end zone, and one was like, if he caught it, he was supposed to run into the end zone.
Okay. Now.
So that's 3.
That's not 3. You don't know what would have happened on the one. But here's what I'm gonna say.
I know that, Philly. Don't give me something big like. Don't give me fucking pissed off.
Listen,
he was fucking. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't give a shit if you get pissed off or not. I got the floor now. I sat here and shut the fuck up when you was talking. I sat here. Now that I got the floor, I need you to sit there in Canada, sit there and shut the entire fuck up until I'm done.
You asked me a question.
Okay. Well, it's over now. So hush it. Now, the question was, how impressive was this win for the Steelers? Very impressive. This was a very impressive win for the Steelers. Understand this. This is not, the Steelers don't have an explosive offense. They don't have a Zay Flowers, who I call the human joystick, who you rant and raved about, and now you shitting on him. They don't have a Rashad Bateman. They don't have a goddamn Mark Andrews, who was a top 2 tight end in the league. They ain't got a Nelson Aguilar. They ain't got a Devin Duvernay who you rant and raved about. They ain't got an OBJ who, when I told you at the beginning of the season, y'all got OBJ, and you shitted on him like he was stir fry. And then last week or the last couple weeks, he didn't play or whatever the case may be. Your excuse was, well, we didn't have OBJ. Oh, and I said, hold on. You shitted on OBJ like he was stir fry. But then you brought him up. You had him today. And they don't have Lamar Jackson as their quarterback, who you put at a high, and I mean a high-ass level. I mean, you tell me he ain't too far from Patrick Mahomes. That's what you told me. You say he's better than Jalen Hurts. He's better than Josh Allen. He's better than Joe Burrow. He's better than Trevor Lawrence. He's better than all of these guys. So basically, you telling me that's a top 2 QB in the league. That's what you're telling me. You know what I'm saying? Understand this. Bro, the Steelers, their offense is Kenny Pickett and George Pickens. That's their offense right there. They can't run. They had 87 total yards rushing. They can't hardly ever run the ball. Y'all had 125 yards. Bro, Kenny Pickett had 224 yards. 224 yards. And George Pickens had 130 of them. So if I'm doing my math, 224, 130, that's okay, 94 other yards. He had 94 other yards spread through the rest of the receivers. Bro, this is a terrible loss for the Ravens. And you mentioned the drops and shit. You said he dropped a couple touchdowns. I remember a couple weeks ago, Jalen Hurts threw 2 touchdowns to A.J. Brown, and he dropped 2 touchdowns in the game. 2 of them. But you still got to make more plays to go back and win the fucking game. And listen, just because I know you mentioned the drops and shit like that, but you're not telling me if they made all of those catches or most of the catches or some of them, whatever the case may be, that they were just going to continue to keep moving the ball downfield and scoring, considering you had the ball 12 possessions, 12 times for a grand total, and gave us a grand total of 10 points in 60 fucking minutes. And this is your tier one level quarterback who you got at the highest. He up there with Pat Mahomes in it. That's what you tell me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this game was nip and tuck. It was nip and tuck. You're not about to tell me y'all about to go down there and just score all fucking day because you couldn't move the goddamn ball like that. Y'all had drops, cool. Touchdown drops, cool. We did too, but you find motherfucking ways to win the goddamn game. You understand? Like I said, this game was nip and tuck. It was a close ball game. As more and more this game went on, every single throw mattered. Every throw mattered. You feel me? What do I tell you? I want to see Lamar in those situations when the rubber needs to meet the road. When the game is nip and tuck and it's a close ball game and he got to make all of them throws and they matter. Fuck the first quarter. I don't care. The game was nip and tuck all motherfucking game. You feel me? But guess what? When the rubber needed to meet the road, that second-year QB out of Pittsburgh who played for Pittsburgh, he made the plays. When that second-year wide receiver out of Georgia, George Pickens, made the play. You understand? When the rubber needed to meet the road. You feel me? So, but the thing is, they run down there and drove the ball downfield, and he threw a bomb and dropped it in the motherfucking bucket to George Pickens. You know what I'm saying? When they were behind, when they got to go out there and make plays when they behind, to take the lead and to tie the ball game, all that type of stuff, stay poised. But the thing is this, how did the fucking Steelers get the ball to go downfield and score a touchdown? Because Lamar Jackson, yo guy, he threw an interception in the end zone. He tried to throw a back shoulder fade, and it was inaccurate. It was inside. It was a back shoulder fade, and he threw the ball inside right where the corner was. That's not what you do in the corner of the end zone. You don't put it there. He was not trying to put it in the inside. He was not. It was a back shoulder fade. He threw a fucking interception. If he scores and doesn't throw an interception, the game is over. They score. The score is 17. What did they have? 17-8? Is that what they had? They beat their ass. So, yeah, it was things throughout early in the game that went on and shit like that. But when the rubber needed to meet the road, it ain't like they was blowing y'all out. They was losing the whole damn game. I said y'all had the ball 12 fucking possessions. 12. You got 10 points. 10. Are you kidding me? No, bro. No. Like I said before, when the game is nip and tuck, and it is close, and it's time to make a play to take the lead or to tie the game late in the game, that's when I want to see Lamar. And what did he do on that last drive? Yeah, he threw a fucking interception. All of those drops you talking about, they happen every week. I just told you, we dropped touchdowns too. Still found ways to win. But that they was winning the game. They were winning the fucking game. And then they get put inside the 5-yard line, some type of shit on a penalty or something like that. Or was it a fumble? I think it was a fumble or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They gave you the fucking ball. Just like the coach gave you 2 points by Gardner Minshew stepping out the back of the end zone. And you still lost that game. So, listen, bro. And on top of that, when you got the ball back, it was a minute and 17 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Well, you put it when you talk about Lamar Jackson, he up there with Mahomes, and he's better than everybody else. Basically, you told me Mahomes is not that much better than him. And the quarterbacks I named, like Jalen Hurts, my guy, and then Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, those guys like that. I mean, you say he's better than all of them. So you got to be telling me that he's the number 2 quarterback in the league, unless you're telling me there's somebody else better than the guys that I named. And I can't think of none right now. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But I wanted to see Lamar jog the ball downfield and go get a goddamn touchdown. And what did he do? I mean, the first throw, what was it? He put it in the dirt to Mark Andrews, put it in the dirt. Second down, third down, boom. Fourth down, he take a motherfucking sack. That's the second time he didn't lost the game on a sack. First time he did it against the Browns earlier this year. Fourth and 6. No, it's not. It was fourth down. I'll let you talk. Don't interrupt. I'll let you talk. Second time this year, he ended the game on a fourth down, took a sack. You can't do that. You called me last time when they played the Browns and said, he can't do that. He can't. Did it again today. Like I said, they had the ball inside the 5 or inside the 10. He had a chance to close the deal and put the nails in the casket. He had the chance to put the dirt over the casket, period. And he fucked up. He didn't do it. He threw a pick in the end zone, and they went down there, won the game. So I know you say you don't want to hear about all these guys. Bro, you saying now you off of these guys when you was ranting and raving about them. Now you saying you off of them. Nah, bro, and I'm going to tell you something like this. That throw you talking about, when Zay Flowers was in the middle of the field and he slipped and fell, I'm going to tell you why he slipped and fell. He slipped and fell.
Because you underthrew.
No. Yeah. He slipped and fell. I'm glad you said it. He slipped and fell because Lamar Jackson underthrew that fucking ball. He underthrew the ball. If he would have threw it the right way, Zay Flowers catches that fucking ball. Boom. He gone. He going to hit his head on the goalpost. It's touchdown. But he didn't do that. He didn't do it. The field gets slick in them cleats, baby. I know. Running full speed like him, and then you got to put the brakes on and go backwards as well. Bro. It's hard to do that. It's hard. He lost his footing. Period. They had drops. We had drops too. Touchdowns. Still found a way to come out and win the game. That's what the great quarterbacks do. So you're not about to put all of this on the goddamn Ravens offense or whatever the case may be. Because at the end of the day, y'all had them niggas under 10 points the entire game. The whole game. So what are we talking about? I'm not letting you do that. Take off. Say what you got to say. I'm not letting you don't get fucked. I'm not doing it. Say what you got to say.
Yo, first off, this is what I'm talking about with you. This is exactly what I'm talking about with you. To be honest, that wasn't such an impressive win because of how they won. It's like
they don't have much.
You keep first off. What happened was at the end of the game, he threw a dart for like I think it was 20-something yards, and then after he threw that dart, he got a strip sack. That's what happened. And then they got
I know about the strip sack. He lost it. Yeah, I know. He fumbled again. I know.
Let me talk.
He fumbled again. I know. He always fumbles at the end of the game. He always fumbling.
Let me talk. It happens to everybody.
Happens often, Lamar.
Yeah, if they put pressure on you fast enough, there's nothing you can do, buddy.
Huh?
There's not much you can do.
What you mean?
They're putting pressure on you in less than a second, my nigga. Less than a second. This is what was out of there. Yeah, anyway.
I thought he can't run?
That's what happened, okay? But let me tell you something. You keep talking about, drop pass. There was just the game I was watching before that. The best QBs throws the ball to these guys, and they're catching it and slowing down and catching the ball and doing exactly what he did, but not fell.
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
Hold on. Zay Flowers that game dropped about 4 passes. About 4.
I can go to drops too, Jordan.
I'm not disagreeing with the fact that he threw a bad ball at the end. But let me tell you something.
To end the game.
Don't try and disregard what he was throwing dimes to these niggas in a plate. So there's a difference between if you drop like a few passes here and there. Maybe 8 passes, bro. I'm talking about a few of them. Hold on, a few of them were in a crucial part of the game, bro.
Okay,
crucial part of the game.
I need you to throw those dimes at the end of the game, though.
No.
That's what I need.
Two to tango. Someone can throw you the ball, but you have to fucking catch the ball. If the ball is a bad ball, then I can accept that.
So you can accept the last throw. Then you can accept the last throw.
Let me finish. If this dude throws a dime to you and you just don't catch it because I don't know, whatever reason, then that's not on the QB now. He can someone has to catch the ball. You can know this.
Yeah.
I can't. If I throw you a perfect pass and you don't catch it, how is it on him now? It's not on the quarterback. And what are you talking about?
Jordan,
sit there. The thing
you had 12 possessions, man.
I can accept that. And we were driving down the field right after he scored, bro. And what happened when he checked down to Hill? When he checked down, when he checked down, it was a screenplay, one of the two. Guess what happened? He beat the third, fumble the ball right away. It's like, and that happened 2 weeks ago when we lost the last game, bro. What I am saying is, Mike, hear me. I am not there saying. I'm not saying he's the second best QB in the league. I'm saying he's the top 5 QB in the league.
No, motherfucker. Hell no. That's not what you said. You said he's better than Hurts, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, all of them guys, Justin Herbert. So who else? So if Pat Mahomes number 1, who's number 2? If Jalen Hurts is better than all of them, because that's the words that came out your mouth. I'm sick of you trying to play Mr. Clean. We ain't cleaning up right now. It's dirty as a motherfucker in here. We ain't cleaning up nothing.
I'm taking him over Josh Allen. Taking him over Joe Burrow.
Jordan? You told me out of your mouth, out of your lips, that Lamar Jackson is better than the guys that I named, with the exception of Pat Mahomes. You also told me, let's not act like Pat Mahomes is that much better than Lamar. Pat Mahomes is that much better than Lamar. That's what you told me.
I never said that. I never said it about. Don't try and put lies on me about that.
Jordan, I ain't got no reason to.
Pat Mahomes, never.
Jordan, I ain't got no. Just the words that came out of your mouth, Jordan.
No, it did not.
Oh my God. So you ain't tell me. So you didn't say that Pat Mahomes ain't. Don't act like Pat Mahomes is just way better than Lamar Jackson. That's not what you told me. And you didn't.
Pat Mahomes is better than Lamar Jackson.
Okay, but you said don't act like he's that much better. He's not. It's not that far off. But you clearly said he's better than Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. Trevor.
I think he's better than Joe Burrow. Yeah,
okay, but all the guys I named, let's just say, I know what you said about Pat Mahomes, but let's just say you didn't say that. You said he's better than all of the rest of the QBs, so that would make him number 2, top 2. That's top tier. And I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Ain't no okay, that's fine. Now you say top 5. Okay, you told me he's better than the guys that I named, so I'm saying you said he's top 2. Period. So 10 points is unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
Okay, let me talk. Because you could talk about your feelings. I'm not sitting here trying to sit here and say like we shouldn't score more points. But bruh, the time he threw the ball right into the guy's hand and twice. He threw the ball on a dime, but the man was on an out route. Beat the guy, put it on his plate 2 times.
Hey, do you know the Steelers had drops too? You know that, right?
Yeah.
All
not
game. But they had them throughout the game.
No. Not the thing is, I don't know why you're trying to make it seem like, bro, we had way more drops. That's not usual, bro. That's not usual. That's why you're trying to, and I'm not including the one where he just fell for no damn reason.
He didn't fall for no reason. Try running full speed and then got to hurry up and position yourself to catch a football in the air. Try doing that. Running full speed and then having to slow down, turn your body, and catch that ball in the air on grass. Try that. It ain't that easy, Jordan. It ain't.
Stop making it. You're making excuses. The thing is,
excuses?
Who is? It's so easy for you. It's so easy for you to go and what is it? Not give they give an excuse for them, and you're not going to be like, you know what? They dropped hell of a lot of passes.
Jordan, I said they dropped passes, but I also told you we dropped passes too and touchdowns, multiple. But we find ways to win.
But the thing is,
find ways to win. You had 12 possessions, man.
I would be fair about it. If it hurts or whoever it may be, is throwing passes, and we're talking about 8 times, and 3 to 4 of them is almost that is a touchdown. I'm not
that happened. It was 2 touchdowns and touchdowns that was almost passes that was almost touchdowns. They dropped. We had that. Found a way to win. I don't give a fuck, bro. 12 possessions in a football game, and you muster up 10 points. It's 12 possessions.
You keep
not doing that, man.
I'm not. I mean, I don't know what you want. I mean, whether or not I'm mad at my team.
Okay, you should be.
You're the one, and you're the one that made it so you have all these wide receivers. You were saying that,
Jordan. You didn't. We wasn't on the phone. You was talking about Devin Duvernay is nice. Oh man, huh?
Here we go. Okay. So
this nigga changing up.
Digging up their wide receivers.
People at home. If you listening right now, listen to me. Jordan, he cannot stand being wrong. He can't stand when nobody likes being wrong. Nobody likes losing. I get it. But God damn it, this nigga Jordan, he don't like it. Because Jordan, your motherfucking ass has told me personally on the phone and all of this shit about how nice Devin Duvernay is. You know what? This ain't gonna go no.
It ain't like that. It ain't gonna. Talking about Duvernay.
You said he was nice. You was raved about him, not me, nigga. Not me.
I mean, last year he did.
Last year,
but we talking about. Let's talk about Nelson Aguilar, Rashard Bateman dropping passes, going Justin Fields fumbling the ball, dropping passes.
Yes, Lamar fumbled too. He fumbled too, though, right?
Oh my gosh, bro. You see, this is what I'm saying.
Listen. At the end of the game, when the Ravens can put the nails in the coffin, what did Lamar Jackson do?
Zay Flowers dropping.
No. At the end of the game, how did the Steelers get the ball to drive downfield and score a fucking touchdown? What happened? Because all of those drops, at the end of the day, like you said, the defense played well. They didn't let them put no points up all game long. You had plenty of opportunities. They wasn't moving the ball like that. I just told you, hell, their offense is minimal. It's minimal. It's Kenny Pickett and George Pickens, 2 second-year niggas. Period, bro. You had 12 possessions. They was under the fucking 8 ball the whole game. Come on, dog. You got to do better than that. And at the end of the day, they kept them under. And at the end, Lamar gave it the fuck away. That's what it is. Because he had a chance to win the game, and he fucked it up. He inaccurate with the fucking ball. Period.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yes. Listen. On that play right there, he was inaccurate with the ball to score a touchdown.
No. I'm not ready to get that. That's even the commentator said. He said Lamar has been dropping dimes all game, and that was the worst throw of the game. That was the only bad throw of the game.
Jordan,
the only bad throw of the game, and that throw that was the interception. And you're gonna sit here and try to talk shit.
Yes, because it came down to winning the game. That's what.
Winning the game. Don't talk about you were throwing inaccurate passes.
No. I said that. No. I said he was inaccurate with the ball on that play. He threw it inside instead of throwing it.
One play.
That's to win the game.
One play.
It's to win the game. It's the Steelers, dog.
They had about 20-something points already.
It's the huh?
They scored 20-something points already.
Who did?
We should have.
But it didn't happen. Jordan, we should have scored 40-something, but we didn't.
In their buttery ass hands.
Jordan. Niggas dropped touchdowns. I can show you my squad. Touchdowns, bro. I am listening. I am listening. You know what? We just gonna move. We can agree to disagree. I spoke my piece about the shit. You spoke your piece. It ain't no sense of going on because we ain't gonna agree on nothing. We ain't gonna agree. So you can have yours, and I got mine. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, I tell you what. If Lamar Jackson would have threw that motherfucking touchdown pass at the end, you'd have said, "Oh, that boy," because that boy nice. You'd have been talking shit. But whatever, it's cool.
Still is nice.
He is. He is. But I want him to be nice when it's nip and tuck. Close ball game to take the lead and win the game.
Win the chip. That's all that matters.
I'm glad you're sticking to your prediction. I'm glad you are. I'm glad you're sticking to your prediction. I mean, listen, y'all should get a win next week. Y'all got the Titans. It's in London. Titans just got their ass. They sad. They ain't hit no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, you told me y'all could be 10-1. You told me if Lamar Jackson do what he do, he gonna be MVP. MVP got to win that game, no matter what. Got to win that game. Period. So, moving on. The New Orleans Saints blow out the New England Patriots 34-0. Man, they dropped to 1-4 on the season. Hey, man, we all know Tom Brady retired. There ain't no secret. But they don't look the same, baby. They don't look the same. They ain't made the playoffs since 2021. When Tom Brady left, obviously, they missed the playoffs in 2020. They went in 2021. They haven't been back since. You know what I'm saying? So they 1-4 on the season, dog. You know what I mean? And just like other teams, they got their win against the Jets. You know what I'm saying? With no Aaron Rodgers. And the score was 15-10. I can only imagine what the score would have been if Aaron Rodgers played. So with the way the season is going, with the past couple seasons has been going for Bill Belichick and the Patriots, do you think it's time for him to be on the clock as the head coach in New England?
Personally, I don't think so. Not on the clock. No, but actually, I think they can go for something new now, right? Like, I think they could go for something new, to be fair.
Okay.
I think he's an exceptional coach. I think we all know that, a Hall of Fame coach. I think no one's going to take that away from him. Probably one of the best coaches of all time.
Right.
But, they ain't getting any better. They've been getting sorry for a few years now. They've been just average and sorry for a while now. And maybe they just need a new voice, a new, something new in the locker room, just to, because he's always going to have that Tom Brady, that thing on him, right? Like,
yeah.
You need to win without him.
Yeah.
You need to win without him.
Yeah.
And that's going to go on forever. And that's going to put a lot of pressure on the team and on the players as well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. Like, that's a GOAT right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a GOAT.
Yeah.
So it's like the expectations and the reality of you doing what he did is not real, because not everyone's going to be doing what he did.
Right.
And what they did. The guy was like a dynasty for a couple of times. So,
right.
I think at the same time, to be fair with you, I think, I wouldn't mind if he goes, to be honest with you. But even if he stays, like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that.
Right.
I'm going to be like, well, you should freaking go or whatever. But I can understand, and I would get him leaving could also help the organization just to find some new breath, get a new coach in there, and just, have a whole new vibe, a whole new everything, so things can kind of
right.
Tom Brady and him go away to the wayside. You know what I'm saying? Let that be there. That was good and everything. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Now we're on to something new. You know
right.
And I think that also can be a thing, because them niggas is trash. and niggas 34-0, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And like what we doing? We making Derek Carr look like fucking. He didn't even fucking second coming up fucking.
He only had 183 yards.
Mahomes out there.
He only had 183 yards.
And only 183 yards, man, with 2 CDs, and but it's like, well, like what we doing out here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And New England is a team. They rush the ball. They run the ball well. Obviously, they couldn't run the ball that much because they were getting their ass blown the fuck out.
Yeah.
But still, they had 45 rushing yards, my nigga. 45.
Yeah.
132 in the air.
Man.
So what we doing? You know what I'm saying? And he like, what? You had to pull that nigga out.
Third quarter.
he had to pull that nigga out. So it's like, bro, like, what we doing? Interception, missed field goal, punt, punt, fumble, punt, interception, punt, downs, punt, down, my nigga.
Yeah, all that. I'm gonna tell you,
I think if I went there, I'd probably get 7 points.
God damn, you feel me? Shit, man, look, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro.
Man, look.
I don't mind him taking a step down and letting them.
So you think you wouldn't mind if he's not the coach no more? You wouldn't mind?
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
Okay, is Bill Belichick on the clock in New England? It's hard to just, after all of these years and all of the success that they had. So Tom Brady been gone from New England for 3 years, right? 3 years. Obviously, this is his first year in retirement. He went to this is what I want to say, though. This is what I want to say. What I kind of think is not fair. Tom Brady went to the Bucs, right? Bro,
yep.
The Bucs been trashed for so long. They got so many first-round picks. They was able to build that fucking team from front to back. They just never had a quarterback. And when Tom Brady went, he knew what he was doing. And it's cool. He was older. Cool. But how I feel about Tom Brady. I think he'd go. And the only thing I had to say about when people were saying, Tom Brady won the Super Bowl without Belichick. He won it without Belichick and blah, 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 blah. Bro, Tom Brady went to a fucking dream team. He went to the squad was, and then on top of that, they got motherfucking AB and Gronk. You know what I'm saying? With Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. You know what I mean? And we see Tom Brady do more with less. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Tom Brady do more with less. Don't give him all of those weapons. Tom Brady's not the guy where you got a bunch of weapons, he don't know what to do with them. No. He know what to do. He spread the ball around. We're going to get it how we live, and we're going to win ball games. You might be a 1,000-yard receiver every year, but guess what? You might not be this year. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But and when he left the Patriots, bro, although Bill Belichick kind of pushed him out the door, little do you know, or, little do a lot of people know, pushed him out the door, you know what I'm saying? So and Robert Kraft was the one that allowed, that basically made the choice to Bill Belichick, no, Tom Brady's not leaving. He's staying. You know what I'm saying? Because the reports was Tom Brady went up in the office and had something to say about Bill Belichick, and then Robert Kraft was like, no. He ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So, but he ended up getting his way. Tom Brady was gone, won a Super Bowl, but the Patriots was trash. Now, if Tom Brady went to or Tom Brady went to a team that was comparable to the Patriots or on that level and went and won like that, then cool. But, he did go to a dream team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's all the way fair to say he won without Belichick. I don't think so. But at the end of the day, they haven't made the playoffs except once since Tom Brady been gone. So does he need to be on the clock? I would say not to be fired. I would say because Coach Belichick buys, like what people say, he buys all the groceries, bro. He buys the groceries and he cooks the food, meaning he drafts all these players and he hires these coaches and things like that. Last season, they had a defensive coordinator who never called offensive plays ever a day in his life, calling offensive plays for the New England Patriots, which is why they looked so damn trash last year. Well, you can say, well, they look the same this year. I don't know what the fuck going on. He brought in his boy that used to be with the Patriots back in the day, Bill O'Brien, the one that was coaching the Houston Texans who traded DeAndre Hopkins. You know what I'm saying? Bro, maybe the Patriot way is over. Like you said, maybe it's just time for a new voice. Or maybe, hey, Coach Belichick, you're not going to draft these players. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to pick the coaches. You can still be the head coach. Focus on the defense. We're going to get a guru offensive mind in here that could change the way we play, put points up on the board because your specialty is defense. That's what he does. So I don't think he should be just automatically fired because, like I said, it ain't Bill Belichick built those teams throughout the years. When they had those dynasties and shit like that, because when Tom Brady started playing, bro, he was the game manager. That defense was locking shit up. And Coach Belichick was drafting them players, trading for players, and doing what he got to do, coaching them up, getting them better and all of that, coming up with the system, all of that, to get to have that team where they were. Keep in mind, you remember against the Falcons, 28-3. Remember that? Yeah, they scored 28 points, but this is what I know about Belichick. He was sitting on that sideline. He had that little card in his hand with his pen, calm, cool, calm, collected, and just writing his notes down. Came out the second half, didn't score another motherfucking point. That defense stepped up. So Coach Belichick is still worthy to be an NFL coach. I just think it's time to have another offensive. Let somebody else bring in an offensive coordinator. You know what? You don't need to buy the groceries no more. Just work with the defense. You can be the head coach, but the defense is your job. I just think if they do it like that, I think they'd be better. I think so. But if they're not going to change nothing, and still let him, do all of that, then people are going to start really calling for this man's job like he ain't shit. Because this is the results-based business. What have you done for us lately? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I give a couple more years, but they got to make some changes in the offensive coordinator and the GM. Other than that, I think he'll be all right, man. I think he'll be all right. The Patriot way is over, though. That shit over and done with. That shit done. Yeah, that shit over with, bro. You don't have Tom Brady no more. Like I said, boy, Tom Brady, I said this in high school. Well, that boy Tom Brady, man, he can go out and just pick motherfuckers from the street and say, hey, you want to play ball? You want to play basketball? You know what I'm saying? Or I said basketball. You want to play football? You want to play football? And just get him out the street and go do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Remember when they won the Super Bowl against the Falcons? Gronk wasn't playing. He was hurt. He didn't play. And that's the greatest, at that time, what the people were saying was the greatest tight end ever. They won without Gronkowski. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's probably going to happen? The Patriots get the first pick, and then they go get Caleb, and then Belichick's back on top.
Man, listen, is Caleb Williams the answer? Is that it? Are they just a quarterback away?
Nah, but I mean,
I don't think Caleb Williams built like that, bro, to go take the Patriots. I don't think he built like that, bro. I just don't.
For real?
Yeah, I don't think he built like that. I mean, considering he I don't want to play for a sad team. I want to go to it. What fucking team you think you're going to go to? Caleb Williams.
I know.
What team? Who needs a quarterback? You think the fucking Chiefs about to say, hey, Pat Mahomes, go, hey, Baltimore, you want to? No. You're going to go to a team that needs a quarterback. It's going to be a team on the low end. He's the number one projected overall pick. But, hey, it is what it is. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully Belichick can get it under control, bro, and get this shit going again. But if not, yeah, it might be time, baby. The Patriot way is it might be time. It might be time. So
yeah, I'm with it. I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Okay. So moving on to the Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins. We know what type of outing they had last week against the Buffalo Bills. They got that ass tapped by a real team. You know what I'm saying? They got their ass tapped, and that real team got tapped today too. You know what I'm saying? Against them Jaguars. But remember I told you earlier in the season, or coming into the season, the Jaguars like that. They started off slow, but they picking up steam now. They are picking up steam now. They don't look nothing like they looked early on in the season. They do not. You know what I'm saying? But the Dolphins, they bounced back in the win against the, who the hell they played? They played the Giants today, 31-16. 31-16 win over the New York Giants. Hell, who don't beat the Giants? Daniel Jones got sacked 6 or 7 times today, which is like the 17th time in 2 games. 17 times in 2 games? He ain't gonna finish the season like that. And he walked off the field today with an injury, a neck injury or some type of shit. I bet it is a neck injury. I bet it is from getting your head slammed on that fucking ground, your neck falling backwards and hitting the ground and shit. I bet it is a neck injury. I'm surprised he ain't got 2-3 concussions already in that head. You know what I'm saying? So the question is, are you sold on the Dolphins? Are you sold on the Dolphins, or are they just beating up on bad teams?
I mean, I already told you from before, man. This is what I say in every sport, man. And until you are a professional athlete, you will not understand. You will not understand.
Okay, tell me what I don't understand. Because I've never been a professional athlete. Tell me what I don't understand.
No, listen, there's 2 parts to it.
Mm-hmm.
There is bad teams, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
There is bad teams. But I tell you right now, sometimes the bad teams are like kind of the hardest teams to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That don't got nothing to do with a professional athlete. That could ain't got nothing to lose sometimes. They're going to go out there and play their hardest.
So when you play bad teams, when you're a professional athlete, it can sometimes come and bite you in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you leave those teams in the game, they get a little confident.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's more pressure on you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, sometimes, bro, whoever you play against, you got to beat, man. Whoever's in front of you, you beat.
Yeah.
And I will always respect that no matter what.
Okay.
But to answer your question,
yeah,
whoever Miami is playing, if they're playing and they're whooping teams' asses, then they're out there whooping teams' asses. Because if every team can do that to that team, every team will do that to that team. If every team can put 70 points on a team, every team will put 70 points on a team. But they can't.
That's not true. That's not okay. Keep going.
What's not true? Say what shit you say.
No, just finish up. Go ahead. Every team would keep going. No,
say.
I want you to go ahead and finish up. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I know I don't, because I want to rebuttal something you're gonna say quickly.
Okay, cool. If I go, I'm just gonna go.
Say what you want to say.
Okay. I think Miami just beating up on bad teams, but I still think they're a good team, right? Okay, cool. Now, this is what I say to this. Like I said before, they played the Chargers. We know what they are. Not really nothing. They played the Patriots. We know what they are. They played the Broncos. We know what they are. They played the Dolphins and got smacked by 28 points. I hear you saying, "Oh, sometimes it's a bad team." Stop, bro. You got your ass slapped. You got that. That's 50. That's 50, bro. That's 50. You feel me? And then you played the Giants today. So this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. They got the Panthers next. We know what they represent, which is nothing. They got us after that, Philly. A night game in Philly. They got the Pats again, which we know what they represent. Then they got the Chiefs, Raiders, Jets, Commanders, Titans, Jets, Cowboys, Ravens, Bills. This is what we're going to do. Because you still think they that shit. I don't. So this is what I'm going to do for you. We're going to wait for a few more weeks. We know they're going to win next week. We're going to see what they do against the Eagles. We're going to see what they do against even the Commanders can play them tough. They can play because they can get to the quarterback. They can get there. You know what I'm saying? And they got a nice back end. We'll see. I don't think the Commanders going to beat them. I ain't saying that. I think they'll play them tough though. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do against. You know what I mean? Hold on. We'll see what they do against the good teams. Now, if they beating up on these sad teams and losing to the good teams, then what? Because what we've seen so far is that they got wins against bad teams, and the one good team that they did play, they got the dog shit beat out of them. 48-20 is not a little tap on the ass. You got your ass whooped. That's 28 points. That's 4 possessions. The field 100 yards. It's 100 yards, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what the natural starting line is what? Let's say they kick it out of the end zone. Okay, you get at the 25-yard line. That's 75 yards. So 4 times, 75 yards. 75. What is that? 300? 75 is 150. Another 150, that's 300. Got your ass with about 300 yards. That's 3 football fields. 4 football fields. Come on, bro. Come on, man. So we will see. I think, look, they had a good game today. 2 or 3 or 4 over 300 yards, 2 picks. He had 2 interceptions. But Tyreek, he was 8 for 181. Touchdown. The running back, Devon Kane, 11 carries, 151 yards. Bro, my nigga, when you run the ball 11 times and you get 151 yards, my nigga, that's 15 yards a carry. And on top of that, Raheem Mostert came was 10 for 65 and a touchdown. That's 6.5, 7 yards a carry. They doing what they want to do against these sorry-ass teams. So it's going to be exciting to see. And like we said before, we're going to see what they do against a team that could possess the ball, play defense, and all of that type of shit, and get them off knock them off a little bit because they be comfortable when they got the lead. We'll see. We're going to see. But I think they beating on bad teams, bro. That's what I think. What else do I have to speculate? If you see me fight, right, and you see me whoop these 4 niggas' ass, and they ain't about no action, but I get against a nigga that's about some action, he whooped my ass, the first thing that's going to come to your mind is them last 4 fights I've been in. Oh, he whooped up on them little niggas. What if you come across a nigga like Tim again? He going to get his ass whooped again. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what the Dolphins, you know that. I think that's what. Let me go to the YMCA and look like motherfucking goddamn who? What if I went to the YMCA? I look like motherfucking LeBron, Kobe, or Jordan. But I get out here and with them niggas, with them real niggas, and I look like goddamn Kwame Brown. So then what? Come on, man. I don't think they like that. I don't. And I want to. I kind of want to be, you know what I mean, a little respectful early on to the team that was putting numbers up on motherfucker. But the whole time, because this is just me. You know this. You say who you played don't matter. Yeah, it does. Because I told you in the beginning. Well, they playing. Look at these motherfuckers. But maybe they are the best team. All right.
It definitely does matter sometimes, but I still think you still gotta win these games because any given Sunday, man. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right, but for us to think
what Herm say? What did Herm Edwards say? Bro?
You play to win the game. You play to win the game, right? But that don't mean go out here and get your. Well, look, like I said, you gotta get a win against the Bills. Then you gotta get a win. Gotta get a win. You can't. Even if they lost, bro. Even if they lost to the Bills, it would be you got blown out by damn near 30. You got blown out. It ain't cold in Buffalo. It wasn't cold then. It ain't. I know they in Miami, but it ain't cold in Buffalo at October 1st when they played. It wasn't. They got their ass whooped. So, like I said, I just think they beating. I think they beating up on sad teams, and we'll see. Like I said, next week they got the Panthers. They ain't winning shit. They might put 70 up again. They may put 70 up again. They might. Who knows? Tyreek might have a career day. Hell, who knows? Kane might go. The running back, Devon Kane, he might go for 200 yards on 15 carries. Who knows, bro? Who knows? The Panthers are terrible. They're terrible. So,
yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah.
They're fucking terrible.
Yeah, I mean, listen, bro. They got a lot of work to do. I think they need to go ahead, like Brian Burns and shit like that. They need to go ahead and get and trade him, man. It's going to be too long for the Panthers to be good, for him to waste his time and his talent, his skills, and his ability there. Too long, man. Too long. But it is what it is, man. Hopefully.
You go to a bad team, that's what happens.
No, for sure. But Brian Burns wanted to be traded, and they didn't want to get rid of him. Why not? Y'all ass. Y'all not making it nowhere.
Maybe next year they feel like they probably will make a push.
Next, Jordan, anybody if that owner or GM think next year they gonna make a push, he need to go ahead and get fired now. They ain't 1 or 2 players away. They like 10 players away from making the fucking playoffs. You feel me? It's that bad from making I ain't say Super Bowl. I said from making the playoffs. They're that bad.
No, it's bad. It's bad.
That's bad. That's bad. So, moving on. Whew. The Detroit Lions. Speaking of the Panthers, they just beat their ass 42-24. 42-24. And the Detroit Lions, they are 4-1 on this season, bro. This is the best start for the Detroit Lions franchise in over a decade, bro. Over a decade. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. I've never rooted for Lions a day in my life, and I'm not going to start today. I won't start tomorrow or none of that shit, ever. But my nigga, well, unless Coach Prime end up in, Detroit Lions, I would like to see them win some things, you know what I mean? Unless they going against my Eagles, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what, bro? And this is real talk. I want to give a shout out to the Detroit Lions, from the owner on down. From firing whoever the last coach was and building this joint, and they brought Dan Campbell in there. They drafted well. They got Jared Goff here in that joint. Man, listen, the Detroit Lions been down for so long, bro. They've been, even when they had Barry Sanders, they wasn't making no noise. Barry Sanders retired early because he was tired of losing. Look at Calvin Johnson and Matt Stafford. It was a great connection, wasn't it? You was never gonna get nowhere with them two. You remember? Come on, bro. They got 2 niggas. Remember 2 niggas on Calvin Johnson before the play start. You're not looking like a damn punt return. 2 niggas over there.
You know all about Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson. Yo, you know I know about CJ, baby. You know how we was getting there. I know. Trust me. I remember that boy was a dog at Georgia Tech. Making backwards catches with one hand and all over 3 niggas and all of that shit. But how impressive are the new look Lions, the new look Detroit Lions, And are they a threat in the NFC? Are they a threat? What you think?
You got it. You got it.
I got it. Okay. Hey, bro, listen. I said at the beginning of the season, the clip is on. It's on Instagram and all of that. I said it. The Detroit Lions this season will be a force in the league. They're gonna be a force in the league, man. They 4-1 right now, and like I said, bro, Dan Campbell, he didn't came in there and really just erase the losers mentality, the quitting mentality, to just lay down mentality. None of that shit. He said, if you looking to hunt us, we be right here, or we ain't hard to find, or we coming to something. I forget the exact words he said. It was basically saying, if you hunting us, bring that shit. We ain't running, motherfucker. We ain't running. We gonna come to you. That's basically what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of the Lions organization. I really am. Listen, they beat the Chiefs. They lost to the Seahawks in overtime, but in overtime, Seahawks got the toss. They got the ball first, and they went down on a 9-play drive and scored a touchdown. Didn't get to get the ball back. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what could have happened, and that's one rule I wish they would change. And I wish they would treat it like college. I mean, they do it with the field goal. If we in the NFL overtime, we go down there and get a field goal. Well, the other team, they get a chance to go down there and get a field goal or score a touchdown to win the game. I just believe that in overtime, in football, NFL, and college, like college does, y'all team score a touchdown first, give the other team an opportunity to score a touchdown too. And if they don't score, then the game is over. But it shouldn't be no, you score and it's just flat out over. Nah, because things could be a lot different. You know what I'm saying? So that's that's how they lost to the Seahawks. And give credit to your boy Geno Smith, your fellow West Virginia Mountaineer. You know what I'm saying? He drove him down there and threw the game-winning touchdown. Had a good game. Remember I told you I gave the I gave the bounce back game of the week to Geno Smith, or did I say who was the best? I forget what the topic was, but I bigged up Geno Smith, though. This was like a few episodes ago. When the season first started. I think it was like the second week, if I'm not mistaken. But they didn't get a chance to get the ball back. You know what I mean? So let's just say they did win that. They were to win that game in overtime. Let's just say they 5-0. They'd be 5-0. And I want you to think of something. The next 6 games for the Lions, peep this, they 4-1 right now. They got the Bucks next. They got your Ravens next. They got the Raiders, the Chargers, the Bears, and the Packers. They already beat the Packers 34-20 earlier in the year. Now, it could be a different game, and they play again. You know, it's a division game. They play twice a year. It could be different. But they beat that ass. You know what I'm saying? They beat that ass by 2 possessions, 2 whole touchdowns. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I think they're going to win all these games. All the teams these next 6 teams that I just named, I think they're going to beat the Bucks. They're going to beat the Ravens, your Ravens, and we can bet on that right now. I think they're going, yes, it's the bet. That's a bet. Yeah, it is a bet. In 2 weeks, it's a bet. I think they're going to beat the Raiders, the Chargers, the Bears, and the Packers. I think they'll be 10-1 after they get through with the Packers. I think they're going to be 10-1, bro. Yes, and I'm telling you, and yes, they are a threat. No, I'm not bugging. Look at the schedule. Look how good they playing. You want me to say I'm bugging because I said they're going to be.
They're going to lose to the Bucks.
We shall see. We shall see. I think the Detroit Lions, after this 6-game stretch, could easily go 6-0. I think they can. If they go 4-2, at minimum 5-1. Period. Minimum. That's what I think.
That's a bet. Then we got a bet on the Bucks and a bet on the Ravens.
No, I ain't betting on the Bucks. I bet on the Ravens though. I ain't betting on. No. Scary, Jordan. Really? I asked you to bet me with Arizona State this weekend with Colorado. You ain't want to do it. You said they was ass.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, but you don't believe in Colorado, so you should have made the bet. You were scared then, right?
Yeah, I didn't believe in Colorado.
Yeah, but so you didn't want to. But you didn't want to make the bet, so you must have been scared. So anyway, and the Bucks ain't my team. You know what I mean? I ain't saying the Bucks is just. Bro, they're going to beat the Bucks, I believe. I'm not going to bet on them, you know what I'm saying? But I bet you with the Ravens, all you trying to do is get your point and get your wins up. That's all you're trying to do. You trying to get your wins up. That's all. So, and yeah, they are a threat in the NFC, bro. They are a threat. They not no pushover. They are a threat. They can walk into your building because they're going to be the underdogs. Everybody see the Lions when they come. See, everybody's going to be like, Lions because they've been down for so long. The Lions will come in your building and beat your ass and go home because they on that type of time. They know you don't believe in them. They know. And Coach Dan Campbell, he ain't reading into the fucking papers and in the headlines and all of that shit. The Lions, he don't give a fuck about that. Dan Campbell probably watching film right now, and they just won. He probably watching film. He ready to roll, man. They a threat, bro. They are a threat in the NFC. Yes.
No, I don't really have much to say about Detroit, to be honest with you. I'm not a Detroit fan at all.
Yeah.
I don't like Detroit.
Yeah. You really ain't gonna like them in 2 weeks when they beat that ass.
And they ain't gonna beat no one's ass.
Okay.
Like I'm off Detroit. Detroit's not a real good topic for me. I don't like Detroit at all.
Yeah, that's cool.
Detroit's
And see, and they know that.
But they doing well this year, but they're like the Cowboys, man.
How?
They don't win.
Bro.
They don't win.
Bro, they've been ass for years. They was trash for years. Now they on the up.
Doesn't mean anything. Them being 4-1 doesn't mean anything.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that. So that means in 2 weeks, the Ravens should beat that ass then, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, cool. We got a bet then. I ain't worried about it. Yeah, it's cool. Hey, it's cool. Detroit Lions, no threat to the Ravens. I don't want to hear about who dropped nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, a game's a game. It's not a threat, but we should beat them.
You should. Yeah, you should. I mean, you got Lamar Jackson. I mean, surely come on now. They ain't like they top 10 defense, are they? I mean, come on now. Are they better than the Steelers defense? Who knows? But hey, we shall see. Now, moving on to my Philadelphia Eagles out in L.A. facing the Rams. And if you seen the crowd out there, baby, you know them Eagles fans, we travel. I thought it was a home game. I heard, let's go Eagles, let's go Eagles. And I heard a little Rams fan saying, let's go Rams. You know what I'm saying? We 5-0. We remained unbeaten. You understand me? Shit. What's your takeaway from the game? And can the Eagles be better? I'll take this.
Yeah, this is all you, man. I'm gonna mute myself.
No. You ain't gotta mute. You ain't gotta mute at all. My takeaway from the game is this. I'm glad we can move the ball, running or passing. I'm glad we could do that. You know what I mean? You try to take, the run away. You know what I mean? My quarterback can make the throws. Whether it's first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, nip and tuck ball game, fourth quarter, close, we behind, whether to take the lead or tie the game, my quarterback can make those throws. He does it and he's done it. You understand me? And right before the half, we was down 14-10. We had a 4-play, 75-yard drive in 32 seconds. Jalen Donut Hurts, he scrambled for 9 yards. He had a 9-yard scramble. And then he had a 38-yard pass right on the money to A.J. Brown. And, that gave us, it was a horse collar penalty on that as well. So we got an extra 15 yards tacked on to that, which put us on the 15-yard line. Threw the ball in the end zone, pass interference in the end zone, put it on the 1, boom. We punched it in on the QB sneak, go up 17-14 and a half. And it was critical that we did that because we got the ball first. And Los Angeles, the Rams, they was moving the ball down the field a little bit. I think they had 168 yards in the first half. You know what I'm saying? And a part of that is because, man, they pick out they pick out the goddamn weak link in our corners, the third and fourth corner type shit. What's their names? Mario Goodrich. You got number 39, Eli Ricks and Josh Joby. Bro, I don't know who the fuck these niggas are. And it's like when they out there, it's like everything is in the slot. Everything's in the slot. They don't even worry about the outside. Everything's in the fucking slot. Just move the ball, whatever the case may be. But they played a lot better in the second half as a unit. Had to make some adjustments and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I told you before, that's kind of why I give San Francisco the edge right there as defensively. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get better in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? We was 2 of 6 in the red zone. That's 33%. Cannot do that shit. Like I said, our secondary, those couple guys. We signed Bradley Roby. He's a good nickelback corner. He's been in the league a while. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he can get acclimated to the defense, what we do, things like that, and end up being a great pickup for us. But like I said, Mario Goodrich, Eli Ricks, and Josh Joby, bro, when they see them on the field, they just start licking their chops. I mean, we can get Mom and them out there, Mom and Ashley and Bubba's and them, and they go out there and get it for 100 yards on them. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious, man. They just pick like in breaking routes. I knew they was gonna make the adjustment. You know what I mean? But I like shit done in the beginning. I like motherfuckers to go out there and be ready. You know, but we need to get better at the slot corner and things like that because motherfuckers could pick us apart on that shit right there. I like the way our D-line and linebackers can stop the run. Our D-line can create pressure throughout the entirety of the game. They hit Matt Stafford 8 times, sacked him 4 times. Like I said, pressure him throughout the game, shit like that. And we absolutely can get better because we're not clicking on all cylinders still. And I've been saying this since week 1, and I'm not crazy. I listen to the commentators as well, and they say the same thing that I say. We're not clicking on all cylinders. You could tell today from the very first play or the very first drive because we got a touchdown on the first drive, and I don't think we had an opening touchdown in the season yet. It kind of looked like a little bit like last season. They add a little bit of that RPO in there a little more. You know what I'm saying? Making that linebacker stay right there. He can't move. The pass is coming open. And then we run the ball. Jalen Hurts, I think he had like 69, 72 yards a day on the ground. Some type of shit like that. He had an interception I wasn't too fond of. Now, this is what I heard the commentators say this, but in my mind, when it happened, I thought about it first. You know what I mean? I don't. It could be this. It couldn't be this. I don't know. But I know for sure, just playing football before and knowing how receivers and quarterbacks do their thing, you know what I mean? It's kind of like in basketball. I used to play basketball all the time at a gym here. And my guy, Jack, I'm down in the post. And if he was out there at the 3 and I had my guy sealed, me and him had this connection. He would airball the ball on purpose because he know I'm going to jump up and I'm going to put that motherfucker back in without coming down on the ground. Now, I say that to say this. No, I'm serious. This is real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Understand this. In football, when a wide receiver is behind this man, the quarterback can throw that ball short purposely, especially when that receiver and that corner ain't got his head around and things like that, and then try to work his way back to the ball to cause a pass interference. That is a tactic in football. Now, that's what the commentators were saying today. Maybe he did it, maybe he didn't. I don't like that shit because it resulted in a fucking interception. Okay? So if that's what he was doing, motherfucker, it didn't work. I don't like the shit. Just throw the goddamn ball. And I told you last week, I kind of thought that he was force-feeding the ball to A.J. Brown. And on the sideline today, we in the third quarter or some type of shit, Devontae Smith got 2 targets and no catches. You know what I'm saying? So he dropped a couple balls too today. I want to say he dropped 2 or 3 balls. You know what I'm saying? But and listen, AJ Brown was open today. He was open today, bro. He was fucking open. You know what I'm saying? So I think we can get better offensively. You know what I'm saying? And I think we can get better defensively. But it's just gonna take a whole unit. It's gonna take a whole unit to do what the fuck we got to do. You know what I'm saying? To, beat the good teams, the 49ers and all that type of shit like that. It's going to take everybody. So that's my takeaway from the game.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I know
your team, don't make me, your team is doing well right now.
It hurts you to say that, don't it? You don't. It does. I can tell. I can feel it too, and I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, it does. Your team's doing well, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't sit here and talk too much shit about them or nothing. I gotta keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got a good little balance going right now.
Yeah, bro.
And because you already know I was high on the Rams, and I think the Rams is a good test. I told you the Rams is a good team, man. Even though they're 2-3, they're a good team. I don't care what anybody says. They're a good team.
We bet on that, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So what's that? Hold on. Wait a minute.
That's 4-2.
No. It's 5-3 because you just texted me and said I was 4-3 other day.
Yeah. So then, yeah.
And we bet on that. We bet on. Hold on. Steelers Ravens. We had that too, right? Right?
No, I don't think we bet that.
Yeah, we did. We was on the phone.
Yeah,
I want that still. Yeah.
Up,
No. We was talking on the phone. Yes. We talked about this.
I mean, if you want to, that's fine.
If I want to. You damn right I want my motherfucking 2 points. I'm 6-3. Shit. You about to try to bet me on here? Yeah, you damn right. I got you trying to bet me with the goddamn Bucks and shit. You damn right.
I'm not at 4 because USC beat Colorado.
No, it was. Listen, you won. You won. What was your first victory? We know Colorado, USC, and Colorado, Oregon. And then the third one was what? The third. What was the last one? It was something. It was something.
Oh, the one where what's his name didn't play.
Who?
Not Joe Burrow. One of the quarterbacks didn't play.
Oh yeah, Deshaun Watson, and y'all beat the fucking the Browns. That was my third loss right there. And I was 4-3. But with my 2 victories, I'm 6-3, and I'm gonna write this down right here, right now. I'm 6-3, and being y'all absolutely, yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I know you said you was high on the Rams. You know what I mean? Listen, the Rams are a good team. Matt Stafford a good quarterback, bro. And Sean McVay, he dropped some nice shit, some nice plays. You know what I'm saying? That system that they got is nice. You know what I mean? It's designed.
Cooper Kupp, he is good,
oh,
man.
yeah.
Cooper,
Cooper.
He good.
Oh, yeah. Cooper Kupp, he like that. Cooper Kupp ain't no, he like that. He like that. Yeah, he like that for sure. I ain't no hater. He like that. For real. I got to give him all props. I'm glad to see him back. You know what I'm saying? He had the hamstring issue. You know what I'm saying? He looked good today. Looked like he ain't missed a beat. You know, so shit. Maybe the Rams will make a run.
But I have a question for you. Are you happy with Devontae Smith right now?
As far as what?
I don't know. Like, do you think he's doing as well as he should be, or do you feel like he's underperforming?
You know what? I don't feel like he's underperforming. I feel like AJ Brown is just getting more targets. You know what I'm saying? And listen, it's in you can look today in today's game. He threw the ball to AJ Brown in the end zone, but he could have threw that bitch to Devontae Smith. He missed Quez Watkins wide open across the middle of the end zone. He was scrambling and shit, so he didn't see it. But I mean, all right, you know what I'm saying. But I just think they need to get Devontae Smith involved more. Okay, now it's a long season. Okay, now this could also be the setup too, though. This is how football work, bro. They know we got AJ. Your focus is gonna be to stop AJ, and then we got Devontae. Dallas Goedert got off to a great start today. I tell motherfuckers all the time, if Dallas Goedert had all of the opportunities like the other top tight ends we have, like Mark Andrews and Travis Kelce, we would be talking about him in a different light because Dallas Goedert is a fucking baller, bro. He's a baller. He catch, he block, he can run after the catch, all of that shit. Run you over, he can do that shit. He make plays, man. He had a great game today. He started off, hey, I think he had damn near all the catches on the first drive. For real. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, man, y'all got the Titans next week. We got the Jets next week, and y'all in London. Baltimore Ravens is in London. No, I don't want no goddamn bet. Y'all gonna beat their ass. You know what I'm saying? We got the Jets next week. You want to bet?
No.
Nah, I'm just bullshit. I know you ain't want to bet, man.
How would I do that?
I know, man. I'm just bullshitting, man. Listen, man. That's the show for the day, people. Huh?
We could bet something else.
Well, we got to bet. We got to bet with the Ravens and the Lions.
Over college football.
Who we got? Who my Buffaloes got this weekend coming up? Let me see what's going on here, man. Because I know you praying and waiting on the fucking downfall. I know it now.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You can't wait to come here and tell. We got Stanford next week. We got Stanford. Friday night, 10 p.m. in Colorado. Gonna be rocking in Boulder. You want to bet now, nigga? Bet now. Bet now. What we doing?
What is
Shouldn't matter what it is. That shouldn't matter. They Stanford, they bigger team, a bigger squad, all of that.
I'm not doing it.
Oh my God. What is the problem? You don't even believe in Colorado. You don't even believe in them.
Why would I do that? Not really.
All right, man. So you scared. I see what it is. You only want to make the best that you know for sure you're going to win. All right, that's cool.
So then why don't you make that bet with King then? Keep it 100.
With who?
That's a decent game.
With who?
The Bucks and we were just talking about them.
The Ravens? I mean the Lions?
Yeah, the Bucks and the Lions. Come on.
Okay, so you got me with the Stanford and Colorado then, right?
No.
So how you want me to do Lions and the Bucks?
The Lions are one of the best teams in the league right now. They're forced and all that.
Okay. Are the Colorado Buffaloes and Stanford one of the best teams in college that you look at?
Stanford isn't, but Colorado's better than them,
Clearly. Man, okay. Stop, bro. If you ain't going to bet me that, I ain't going to do it then. It's over.
That's crazy of you.
Well, hey, fuck it. It is what it. Listen, I'm 6-3. I'm sitting pretty. You that 3-6, you know what I'm saying? 3-6 Mafia, you know what I'm saying? I'm 6-3. I'm 6-3. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm gonna be under 500 the whole season, so I'll be expecting that LeBron James Lakers jersey, number 23 in gold to be exact. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I might want the white one. I might want the purple one. Who knows? I'll let you know. You feel me? You know what? So that's the end of our show today, people. My guy Jordan, thank you for coming on. You already know how we rocking this. Much love, my guy. Appreciate you. And for those that's listening right now, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify, keep listening. Keep following. If you're watching on YouTube right now, hit the subscribe button so you can be up to date with all things under the lights. And anytime we drop something, you could get that shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is the show for the day. Thank y'all for watching, and we gone.
Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah.